The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Here's Thomas on the return, and in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Levis. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First down from the 42. Levis, yet again. Escapes the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Levis throwing again. Completed left side to Thomas. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And again, it's Levis. He's able to hit Felton. This is close. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First and 10, it's Levis. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Diamond, 22 Rangers, hand up, 49 down, 22 Rangers.
Working inside the red zone. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Levis once more. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
49, right 49. And it's big.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Levis to throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offensive line fast.
And the Raider first down.
First down throw by Purdy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Nacua's got it again. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Looking quickly here.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's caught. This is Loveland. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go and talk. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut near the goal line. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Fix the eagle. Do not. Yellow. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. It connects down the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Levis now on first down. He's got London left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Levis. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again here on seconds. Levis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. J.T. Woods on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. And I feed. And fight.
Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through. Contact.
Intended for time.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. Hey, Mayday. Tracy. Set up. Hand up. Diamond.
They'll go Levis. Finds the in route complete. Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Again a 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, Purdy to throw. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
49, right 40, that's 24 left, 49 down, 22 Rita. Short. 24 Rita, what?
From the gun, Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and
10.
Levis. And downfield, and he finds London. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Levis to the air now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And again, it's Levis. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Levis on third down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First down, Jaguars.
Levis here on first down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Levis, yet again. Complete left side to Thomas. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Levis throwing again. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's Levis once more. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Double up, double up. Double up. Watch out.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie Luce, incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
Hey, motion. Yellow.
They're going to try to throw for it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. This one's caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Bronx, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running the draw here with Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
Purdy on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
On target to Thornton. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Third and 2, Levis. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And again, it's Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
You've got a man in motion. Shotgun now for Levis. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload. Let's go. Diamond. 20 Rita. Short. Out.
Levis, yet again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
22 windows. Like 13. Like 13. Set. Stand up.
Levis throw it again on second down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Raiders get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now it's Purdy. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. You've set it downs for them from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
In a good spot here, second and inches.
1-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down throw by Purdy. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So you've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air again. Purdy chased out to his right. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Handoff now to Judkins. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get set, get set. Ready, team. Ready, to set. 21. 53. Yellow.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Yellow.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got a man. It's London. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Jaguars first
first down. Here's Levis. Another one here to London. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Levis to the air now. It's his favorite target. That's London again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Levis here on first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Jaguars down by 10. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. It's Levis once more. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.